Well, we tried to warn them. Didn't we not try to warn them? Didn't the black Trump supporters and black conservatives try to warn the black Democrats that the Democrat Party was doing nothing but playing them for 50 years? Well, now we find out that Joe Biden has played them yet again. Okay, there was a phone call with Joe Biden and supposedly black civil rights leaders that was leaked yesterday. I heard it yesterday. I don't know when exactly they leaked it, but I heard it yesterday. Okay. Now, in the beginning of this phone call, the person that's speaking is a black guy. He said, this is a private phone call, therefore it would be no recording. But obviously someone did record it. And then they leaked it. Okay. So these are the things that we learned from this phone call. We learned that Joe Biden cares nothing about black people. Plus, I already knew that, but this phone call, just confirmed it, okay? Joe Biden was talking to these grown people like they were children. He was hollering at them. He was irritated because they were asking him, what are you going to do, massa? We voted for you. Well, now, what are you going to do for us? He basically said, I'm not doing anything for you all. Basically, he was saying, listen, you need to start working with the Hispanics. He said, I think he said in the year 2040, the white European people will be the minorities. And I guess he was inferring that the Hispanics would be the majority. So he said, you people need to start working with the Hispanics, the Latinos. Are you kidding me? He basically told them, look, you need to start working with them. He says, I'm not doing anything. So one person wanted him, I guess, to do some executive orders. You got the power, master. Why don't you do some executive orders? He says, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Then he starts talking about my record. I've done the most. My record, I've done more than anybody in Congress, basically. But he didn't give any specifics, any specifics at all. And I didn't hear anybody push back on the phone call and say, well, what exactly have you done? Because he says, I got the best record. In other words, don't ask me to do anything. I've done everything. You people need to start working with the Hispanics. That's what you need to do. He says, I'm not doing any executive orders on, I guess, guns. Something about assault weapons or something they want. And this is the thing. The things they were asking him for had nothing to do with helping bring black people out of poverty or uplifting the black race or anything. Economically, educationally, or anything. The things they were asking, stupid stuff like a database. They want a national database of police who abuse people, so we can go in and see how if they have a record basically of abuse and brutality. Something about police brutality. They wanted him to do something about that. Then they wanted him to, what was the other stuff they were talking about? Oh, this so-called Trump struck down, and I'm glad he did it, this teaching, this critical race theory training for federal government workers, okay? He wanted, this program is basically a racist teaching. Critical race theory is a bunch of foolishness. But they wanted that taught in all federal government employees. And so President Trump struck it down. Well, this woman wanted him to bring it back. Can you reinstate that once you get in? You do an executive order, master, and you bring it back. Now, like I say, the things they were asking for, none of it had anything to do with bringing black people out of poverty or lifting black people up or helping. Now, but the way he talked to them, the way Joe Biden talked to them like they were nothing. Like they were just nothing. And then children. And I didn't hear anybody push back. Nobody would ever talk to me like that and get away with it. Now let's contrast that with President Trump. Now, first of all, when President Trump met with black people, any of the black people that wanted to meet with him, he met with them. But he met with them with the sole purpose of, what do y'all want me to do for you? That was his whole sole purpose of meeting with them. What can I do for you? I'm the president. What do you want me to do? And then they told him what they wanted. Okay, and so that's how we got the prison reform. It's all this stuff. Now, remember, Joe Biden's campaign wouldn't even meet with Ice Cube. They wouldn't meet with him. But Trump met with black people, and he met with Ice Cube. Ice Cube met with Trump's campaign. And what did they do? They came back with a platinum agenda for black Americans. A platinum one. That's what they called it. And Ice Cube had some things he wanted put in it. Well, but Biden, first of all, his campaign wouldn't even meet with the people. First of all, wouldn't meet with anybody. And now that he's, in their minds, the president-elect, now, master, because we voted for you. We voted for you. Now what are you going to do for us? And he still tells them, nothing. I'm doing nothing for you. Shut up. Why are you even asking? So I'm like, oh my God, you mean to tell me this man is talking to these people like that? He was irritated with them, like, no, you let me talk. I've done this and I've done that and I've done enough and I'm not doing anything else for you. So there you have it. They got played again. And people like, what's that guy's name? I can't even think of his name now. Sean King, that's his name. The white guy that pretends to be black. He tweeted out some stuff. And they said, listen to what this man is saying to us. So, look how he's talking to us. He talks like he's irritated. Of course. He doesn't have time for black people. Democrats don't have time for black people. They just want your vote. And you shouldn't be asking them for anything. 50 years passed by, we didn't do anything. You mean to tell me that you actually think that we're going to do something for you now? We just want you to vote. We want you to help us get in the White House. Help me win, through, Milwaukee, Detroit. Come on now. You know what to do. You do what you got to do. Philadelphia. Help me win. So now that he won, they said, well, okay, what are you going to do now? We got some things we want you to do. And he says, I'm doing nothing. Don't ask me to do nothing. What you need to do is you need to start working with the Hispanics. That's what you black people need to do. Because you're going to still be the minority. See, he's basically saying the white people are going to be the minority and the Hispanics are going to be the majority. But you people are going to still be the minority. You know why? Because I'm killing your babies in the abortion clinics. That's why we put one in every neighborhood. So you're going to always be the minority. Therefore, you need to be working. You need to be working with the Hispanics and don't ask me to do anything. I've already done enough. Have a blessed day.